hit the live button. Hey, we're live. Right, we are live. Fresh Fridays. We got to come up with a. That's what I was thinking. We got to come up with a jingle.
A nice tune for everybody to look to.
Fresh Fridays, because we're going to put this in a podcast format.
Get on the cab.
Fresh Friday. Something.
You know, I'm thinking. You remember all that? You remember? That's Nick. Like, no, I don't know what y'all talking
about. I know the show, but by that time I was like, you know, I never watched the episode of all that at all. I've never seen it.
Wow, Pastor Nick, we can't start here. We cannot start the live here. We cannot disrespect all that. We cannot start here.
I'm not disrespecting it. I'm just saying, in my age bracket, when did it come out?
It came out in the 90s, right?
It had to be the 90s.
But what part of the 90s?
Let's see.
Somebody Google it real quick, or
Maya.
1994.
I was in the 7th grade then. I was like,
Isn't that appropriate?
I'm sorry. Look, I told y'all this. I am a Gen X millennial. I'm on that borderline. So I was watching football, enjoying myself. But you guys like all that. That's good. You know. And then for a while we didn't have cable because we had no money like that. So we just had the regular station. Sorry, Sorry, y'all. Some of y'all spoiled. What's up, y'all? Hey, everybody.
Not even a bootleg cable.
Even if I did, why would I admit that on national? We were still in cable. Somebody else.
Wait, Pastor Nick's pause.
Hey, wait for the
Right. Could you imagine if stealing somebody else's Wi-Fi, connecting to your neighbor's Wi-Fi was illegal? How many people would be in trouble? Yep. Look at all y'all.
No, the funniest is in my apartment complex. Like, everyone has their own Wi-Fi, so like their names to their Wi-Fi is just it's crazy. They come up with the crazy. I can't even say it on this live because it's too crazy. But just know these people out here with some crazy Wi-Fi names that make you not want to join them.
I've seen some of them. I'm like, okay, and some of them are just stupid. They put on their FBI.
Yeah.
Like if the FBI was having a Wi-Fi in your area, they wouldn't put FBI on. Like, come on. All right, y'all do us a favor and share. Everybody on here, share. Share as people come in. Welcome people on. Hey Keisha, hey Dolores, hey Sherry. What's up, Walt? Hey Tanya. What's up, Ty Sharp? How you doing, man? Steph is on too. Shania literally is on. Hey Cheryl, hey Andrea, Rosemary, what's up? Patrick Oates, Eugenia, what's up, people? Y'all shout us out in the comments. Hey. It's Fresh Friday. We gotta come with a theme song.
Okay.
Who's musically inclined?
Antoine.
We gotta get Antoine.
We got we got somebody from Australia watching us. What's up, Australia?
Oh, Australia. Hello.
Maya can sing too, even though she lied to me. So I asked her.
You know who can sing? It's Shania.
I know. I've heard her sing. I've heard her sing. I ain't talking about her. I've heard her sing. Hello. Just about every Sunday in teen service, we heard her sing. Right, I'm talking about you. I asked her. I said, Maya, can you sing? Oh, no, I can't sing. And then y'all came out with the Jonathan McReynolds piece. And then she's on there twice. Everybody had one time.
Right. Singing good.
You know what it is? She got a CCM voice and she was scared. That's all. That's good though.
Maya can sing and act. Maya's hiding some talent.
No.
Y'all blow her up. Shine all the light on her.
It's
okay. So y'all do us a favor.
Did you guys see Pastor Nick in The Prodigal Son?
Yeah.
Wasn't it awesome? I think he should do it again.
I ain't doing that again. Be quiet.
Why?
Because I told you that was my one and only. I'm done.
Bring the jeans back with the Timbs.
Yeah.
Yo, them baggy jeans and those Timbs. I was like, geez, that's how we used to wear our clothes, though. Yeah, I remember, especially like when Nelly first came out, and he had the big long white tees on.
The long jerseys, everything.
Yeah.
All through the 80s, all through the 90s was baggy clothes. Early 2000s, they got even baggier. My problem is now they got so tight, I just can't fit clothes like that anymore. I can't.
How about when they used to have like the shorts in the summertime that were actually like came passion-y, like towards your ankles, like back in the long shorts.
Right, and it had a pair of Timbs on too.
Right, Timbs or have some shell tops with some high socks. Like, come on, who thought that was all right?
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
What's up, y'all? Hey, what's up, Mark? Hey, Ramona, Prefe, Jennifer, Kim, Speedy. What's up? Man, I almost want to get a pair of Timbs too, but my problem is once they get the blue jean part on them, I don't want to wear them no more. I'm done. I love the way they look, but it's like getting that crease in your nice pair of shoes. You're like,
yeah, for like 2 weeks, you're walking a certain type of way so you don't get a crease. Right. I used to, like, when I was in elementary school, I used to take like an extra pair of sneakers just to go play in recess because my mom did not play that.
That I can feel you. That I can feel you on that one.
You cannot get them new shoes dirty. They need to last some months.
Oh, and if you did get them dirty, you got blown up. I spent all that money in them shoes, worked so hard, and you messed them shoes up.
Yep.
Never live it down.
See,
never.
Pastor Corey Grace agrees with me. After that blue jean mark hits on your Timbs, you're like, nah.
It's done. Throw them away. Go cut grass in them.
literally. Yeah, literally.
That is funny.
That is funny. So we're gonna talk about some stuff tonight. Again, y'all share. First we're gonna talk about who got the best dinner roll. Maya, I want you to put this up to see who got the best dinner roll.
Here we go.
I know what I think.
Let's reveal some hearts out here, like Bishop said. Let's order some hearts right now. Let's see.
When we do the one gotta go at the end, that's gonna reveal a whole lot.
It's gonna reveal a lot.
A whole lot of hearts.
A lot.
I'll be handing out a lot of
Oh yeah, Tim's and Air Force Ones. You know, I've never owned a pair of Air Force Ones.
Are you serious?
Mm-mm.
I don't think I've had a pair either.
I still have mine.
But by the time I could afford to buy them myself, I was like, I didn't want them.
Yeah, I've never had a pair.
No.
I'm big into the retro ones. That's all, you know.
I know. What's your favorite one?
The all black ones. But I got the black and blue ones recently.
The ones that just came out?
I think I got them in February. All black with the blue around in the front and the blue on the sides. Yeah, those. Yeah, not the ones that sold out in like 5 minutes. I ain't do all that. I ain't getting up early buying no sneakers, man.
You've never stayed overnight.
Was that like a thing? People stayed overnight to get some sneakers.
Yes, people stand in line and you have to get a ticket.
I'm the only one that's done that before.
I never grew up with enough money to be able to do that. Always didn't have the money.
Right. No.
Right.
I woke up early to go get an iPhone. Like stood in line for that. Just did it one time. I did it one time to see what it was like, and I never did it again after that. I said, just want to try it. I'm not for no sneakers, man. I ain't doing all that.
So I'm gonna exit out on this chat. I'm gonna talk.
You got it, Maya. You can pull it up.
Yep, you ready?
The best dinner roll. You got Texas Roadhouse.
This is easy.
Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Outback. We're going to talk about who got the best dinner roll. Texas Roadhouse, and y'all let us know in the comments. Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Outback.
Well,
let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
I have a question about this first before we start.
Right.
You have biscuits and you have the sticks. So how can you even compare them?
Because you look at your taste.
Okay.
Taste.
All right.
Taste. Because it's not like Olive Garden. Those breadsticks from Olive Garden are actually good.
What? With the salad too?
Still real fast.
I didn't say they're the best. I said they're good.
They're good, not the best.
Ooh.
If I say who has the best, I gotta go with the Red Lobster biscuits.
Really? Okay.
Red Lobster biscuits.
Yo, Steph Pfeiffer said he just got a dozen of them yesterday. Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster biscuits.
So we got Kev English of Red Lobster. Go ahead, Kev Johnson.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Kev on this one. Them
My man.
they're
My man.
but that butter with that Texas Roadhouse though, when it's
Okay.
hot and it melts.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Kev. Texas Roadhouse.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Texas Roadhouse. It has to be Texas Roadhouse.
I'm going with Texas Roadhouse too, yo.
Yes.
Yo, them rolls at Texas Roadhouse are banging, and the butter on that thing too.
When they're nice and hot too.
God, I would just get up. I'll be full before my meal came. Just tearing them things up. Justice, what you got?
Texas Roadhouse.
Okay. All right.
Sister
I
Drennan,
learned how to make them too. They're
Texas
amazing.
Roadhouse.
you learn how to make them?
Yes.
How?
Really?
Yes. I went on Google and we got yeast from ShopRite, and you just let it rise or whatever. And I made the butter. It was actually really good.
Maya, I know you're in sin, so
Yeah, my
Red Lobster.
Oh,
There we go.
Maya.
yeah.
All
there we go.
day.
Maya.
There we go.
All day.
all day.
Thank you for not leaving me on an island by myself.
Yo, look, I mean, don't get the Red Lobster biscuits are good, but the problem is like now after a while when you eat like 3 of them, you start getting feeling all weird and kind of
Yeah, that
your
is
body,
true.
your body's like, what are you putting inside of me? It's just,
When Texas Roadhouse is just straight dough.
Yes.
Straight dough. That's it.
I think you have to be like in the mood. You have to be in the mood for Red Lobster biscuits too.
Yes.
there you go.
Texas
There
Roadhouse
you
is
go.
like, I'm
You just
gonna
give it like
Oh, yeah.
like you just give me like I'm gonna heat this up. No, like you have to be in the mood for it. And I
Right.
feel like you have to eat seafood with it as well. It can't go with every meal.
You know you can go to Texas Roadhouse and just buy rolls.
Yes, we've done it before.
I
You just go to Texas Roadhouse and buy some rolls. Don't even buy the food.
Yeah.
The sad part, I can't even remember a meal from Texas Roadhouse, but I remember the rolls though.
That is true.
It's true.
I'm trying to think what I did.
Yeah.
A lot.
I don't know. I've only been
Good.
I've only been to Texas Roadhouse once. I don't really remember what the rolls were like.
Well, we can't rely on your
But Red Lobster's real good.
But Red Lobster real good.
we need to upgrade your palate, okay? That's right. Texas Roadhouse got them fried pickles.
Yes.
They're good.
I've never had them. I've never had fried pickles.
Never had that.
What is wrong with y'all?
And most people on here are saying that the Texas Roadhouse got them. And you got some Red Lobster people in here.
Right.
That's because they're not used to real food.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
all right, so let's throw a wild card in here. Hawaiian rolls. Out of all of those,
Now, are we talking about out the bag, or are we talking about putting it in the oven to get a little bit of soft and put some butter on? Like, what are we talking about?
however you want to make them. However you want to make them, out the bag or cooked. Hawaiian rolls.
No, I think I'm still gonna rock with Texas Roadhouse.
Let's go rock with Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good with Texas.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Look at Ken.
Kevin is having a whole Kevin is like planning out his dinner right now with it. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna heat them up. It's gonna go with this entree. He's planning out dinner right now.
Yeah, you having a whole moment,
Yeah.
aren't you, Ken?
Yeah, I might have to switch it. If I throw it in the oven, I might have to switch it.
Oh, so you're gonna leave Maya hanging?
Wait a minute,
Come on now.
Mike, you mean to tell me you would take Red Lobster rolls over Hawaiian rolls?
Yeah, probably. Oh my God. I like them.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Sorry.
Maya.
Oh, Maya.
And she'll have her Lucky Charms in the morning.
Yes, I will.
Don't you come against them Lucky Charms, man. Wait a minute, are you serious? You would eat a Red Lobster roll over a Hawaiian roll? Hawaiian roll out of the pack tastes better than a Red Lobster roll.
They don't think so. I don't know.
Hawaiian rolls with some hot sauce.
With some hot sauce.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
With some fried chicken. Yes.
Oh, so you put the hot sauce on the roll?
Yeah, like you gotta
you mix it
come
all
on now.
together.
Y'all acting like y'all don't cut it
Look.
out. Y'all not about to act like that. Now, don't even try to act like that. Like y'all ain't have a biscuit and like y'all got the extra seasoning and a hot sauce after the fry. Y'all gonna stop trying to front for these
Yeah,
people.
I can see Kevin with his roll and just throwing a little.
You have to. Come on now. Don't try to play me.
Oh my God.
I'm crying.
That is
I see you doing that too. Just rolls and hot sauce.
Yep.
That is so ghetto.
I like some hot sauce and some rolls. I'm telling you.
But I can't talk trash. We used to, back in the day on a road trip, we get fried chicken. Now notice the bone is still in the chicken, and make a sandwich with the fried chicken, and you just eat the bread and eat the meat around the bone instead of taking the meat off the bone. You just roll it up and just eat it. Some of y'all know nothing about that. Y'all too bougie. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
That was good.
That was good, wasn't it?
It's
You
amazing.
had pork chop sandwiches and stuff, man. Y'all don't know what I'm talking. Y'all don't know
Pork
nothing
chop
about that.
sandwiches?
Yes.
That is-
Yes.
No, I'm
Pork chop
You are,
sandwiches.
yes.
Yes.
Now you see,
they're so good.
right. Some of y'all made it back in the day. You didn't have hamburger rolls or a hot dog roll. Now you had them in the store, but your parents would put a loaf of bread, and that bread turned into hamburger roll,
Yeah.
hot dog roll,
Right.
sandwich roll. You stop the syrup up with a biscuit with the roll.
They were multi-purpose rolls.
Right.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
People are going in the comments about me too. Oh,
What does that sound like? A mighty Russian wind.
it sounds like Kevin's running to his kitchen to go make that dinner.
Right. Somebody said, I know people
Mayonnaise
who buy
sandwich.
mayonnaise. I know people who buy I know people who buy a box of biscuits with honey, and that's the meal. Hey, look, you
Gotta
make
do
it
it.
work. You heat them
Hey.
biscuits up,
Hey,
tear them up. All right, let's talk about some serious stuff. Y'all got me. I'm literally tearing out this hour here. Oh my God, this is so funny. So, all right, June is coming up. Okay, we're about a week or two away, right?
Yep.
And we're going to talk a little bit later about my boredom with barbecues, and y'all can trash me for that later because Memorial Day is coming up. Well, let's talk about some serious stuff. Then we'll get back to the funny jokes. I think how many of y'all had plans for 2020? Like y'all had goals and things you wanted to accomplish this year. All right. How y'all doing on them?
Too good.
I would say that they have been delayed because of quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Y'all looking real guilty right now.
Like trying to eat more healthy, but when you're stuck inside, that's not really comfort food. So that's been on delay.
Right. I've been saying that my genes are judging me in this season. I told myself, I said, this year I'm gonna get in the best shape of my life. I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then I don't know what happened. Well, I know what happened. It just didn't happen. I gained weight since this thing, man. I need to get it together. I promise you I do. Last week I had, Lord, I'm admitting this. Y'all, please don't judge me too bad. Last week I had 4 brownie sundaes. Not on the same day. I went to take the kids to get ice cream. I said, mind you, I'm not supposed to eat this stuff. And I was like, let me go get one. And I was like, this tastes good. The next day, went and got another.
Justin, you good, Justin?
Mr. Softy came around. Daddy, Mr. Softy's here. Oh, I'm gonna go get something for the kids. And then, something happened again.
Yeah.
I felt a temptation, y'all. And I have no excuse because I could be working out. And I'm about to text my trainer now to send me some workouts while I'm home because this is bad. But I'm accomplishing so many other things, but I'm falling short in some of my goals that I had.
Right.
I don't know why. Maybe y'all can help me out or we can help each other out. But in your eyes, besides just being some of us being trifling, What do you think is stopping us from? What do you think we need to do midway point to make 2020 for our lives personally stronger and better?
I would say that now that we've been in quarantine for 2 months now, it's just now time to get adjusted. Like, perfect example, like you said, working out. Like, all right, we know what quarantine's like. We know the restrictions and everything. Now we know what we can do. Let's adjust to this new change. So, like, that's with any goal. Like, all right, I had this goal for 2020. Quarantine happened. Miss Corona happened. Now, what can I do now that I have, restrictions, but still meet my goals? So finding that adjustment and that balance, I think, especially for me, just finding that balance during this time, is what I'm trying to work with.
Okay. Anybody else?
I think with me is discipline. Just just trying to be more disciplined. I wanted to start like waking up more early in the morning just to start my day off to be more productive. And my bed is just so comfortable, and it's it's hard.
So his bed is comfortable. Anybody else want to chime in?
I think for me, it's just more about being intentional.
Okay.
Being intentional about the things that I want to do, because I was doing them in the beginning of quarantine. It was like, since I have like all this time on my hands, I'm like, oh, well, I'm always normally so busy. So like, let me just actually take this time to be by myself and do what I want. But it's just like not working. So being intentional and like putting myself back on the schedule like I was beforehand to get to my goals.
Yeah, for sure. I would say the same thing. I think I got to a point where I just being comfortable. I need to push myself, find new ways to be creative for the things that I can't do, find alternative ways that I can do them. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I just need to stop being lazy and making excuses. Like, I mean, I agree with Kevin. I'm not a morning person. Like, I just never am. I'm a night owl. So, like, I could stay up all night. But then, I mean, I'm working from home. I need to just get up and, like, get my day started, read my Bible, pray. Like, I just get up late. Like, I just, yeah, I just need to stop being lazy.
Yeah, I say
so that's one thing.
That's good. I will say I am in a toxic relationship with my sleep pattern.
That one.
I will say that. I just, for some reason, like, I just have this burst of energy at 3:00 in the morning. I'm just like, when I was going to work, now, I'm working from home, but when I was going to work, I was in bed by then. I'm like, what's going on with my mindset? Like, it's crazy. Like, I just, for some reason, I'm just up and then I just fall asleep.
Well, let me ask you a question then. So, I know my sleep pattern is all messed up. Have any of y'all been dreaming more in the past since it started? Even crazy dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think it's interesting Bishop's talking about dreams, because I know some dreams I wake up like that wasn't the Lord talking to me, because that was a little crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think that a lot of us, when it first started, we kind of like, almost like what Shania said, we kind of start getting comfortable and kind of being with us, doing us, because we were like, okay, this is going to be over in a couple of weeks and we'll get back to our normal life.
Yep.
And then going back to what Kevin said, it's like, yo, this ain't changing no time soon.
Yep.
So we just got to hunker down and adjust to this new normal.
Yeah.
And do you guys find it hard adjusting to this new norm?
Yeah. I think just for me, I always say, like, when I go to the store, I'm like, I never thought it would be a day where I see people standing in lines with masks on, and I never thought so. Not that it's kind of like sad seeing it, because it's just like, wow, like this is our normal now. Like, this is what we have to go through everywhere. You have the plexiglass, or it's just like you miss that social interactions and everything. So it's, I think that's what's hitting me. It's just like, dag, like this, like you said, is really our new normal. Like, and it's not going back anytime soon. Like, well, it will go back, but not in a couple weeks, So
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think our ability to be flexible is what matters in this season. And sometimes, honestly, I believe we feel like if we can't do it this way, then we just don't do it.
Yep.
Rather than figuring out how I can do it.
Yeah.
So, Kev talked about getting up early, and same thing with some other people too. if you your eyes pop open at 6 o'clock, and you know when you wake up and you're not going back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually your cue to get out of bed,
Mm-hmm.
get up and do something besides watching TV and eating cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's some Fruit Loops or something like that, or Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
There we go.
Right. But it starts back with somebody said being intentional.
Yeah.
About your day, and you have to be intentional. Like, who's typing? What is it?
And discipline.
Oh, and discipline. That's huge. Like, I think nowadays planning your day out is more important than it was before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what time are you going to wake up in the morning?
Yeah.
Yep.
And what are you going to do when you wake up in the morning?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And force yourself out of that bed.
Yep.
To get up and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that Bishop and I talked about in the if those that didn't are not in our connections group, join our connections group. It's going to show it on Sunday how we talked about how your passion and your feelings are two different things. Your feelings lead you, your passion is supposed to drive you. So you may not feel like getting out of bed, but your passion will get you out of bed. And if you don't have passion, that means you haven't tapped into something inside of you. Your day doesn't have much of a purpose. Am I making sense to you? And then add on the stress of not wanting to get sick, and other people getting sick, and all that stuff weighs heavy on you. So let me throw this out here. Who's typing? What is that noise? Feels like somebody's typing something.
Is that Maya?
I hear a clicking sound.
No, I'm not typing. It's probably earphones.
Mm-hmm. It's probably somebody's earphone.
Oh, okay. So it what was I saying? Oh, your feelings. Let's be honest here. Let's throw it all out there. How many of us let our feelings get the best of us during the course of the day sometimes?
Yeah.
And then how many of us assess those feelings to overcome them, or do we kind of just succumb to those feelings? It's going. I guess it's gonna be quiet here today, boy. If I was in church, I'm like, y'all was shouting me down a while ago. Now y'all quiet. So while they're quiet, I'll just say this. I think before you go to sleep tonight, you, I, and everybody watching this included, we need to start every night writing down what we're going to do the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Scheduling our day out. And here's the thing. I know this is the millennial group usually. Well, we got a bunch of people of all ages watching this, but our group needs this more than anything. Psychologists say that writing something down seals it in you more than typing it on a device.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us keep our notes on our phone, our schedule, our to-dos here. And could it be that it's not registering as much because we're typing it and not actually writing out, this is what I need to do.
Never thought about that.
Yeah.
So, Pastor Nick, when you say schedule out your day, like how should you schedule it? Like in hour increments, or what do you think?
Well, for me, it's a mix of both, because some stuff may take an hour, some may take a little more, some may take less. So sometimes you do it time-wise, sometimes it's project-wise. So for instance, if I know I got a 3-hour window, right? Maybe what I'll do in that 3-hour window is at 12 o'clock, I'll start working on it. I may get done by 2. I may get done by 1, but I give myself a window to do it at a particular project. You know what I'm saying? But there are times where I say, okay, I'm gonna give this an hour today, this an hour right now, this an hour right now. It depends on what you're doing. And then prioritizing what needs to get done. So like I was thinking about today, I'm gonna start getting up early. Like if I wake up at 6 o'clock, let me go downstairs, do some push-ups, do some jumping jacks. When it gets warmer, I go take a walk. Y'all pray for me. Hopefully it works out, but that intentionality is key. So I want us to all start thinking intentionally, right? And figure out, watch this, what problem you want to conquer today. If you look at it like what problem you want to conquer, it'll give you passion for that moment, passion for that day. So now it's every day I wake up, what problem do I want to solve? Go ahead, Mike.
I guess my struggle is consistency, because I'll set those, steps. Okay, I'm going to do this at this hour and so on throughout the day, and then something happens and it just throws me off for the rest of the day, and then have a hard time trying to get back onto it. So how do I get back onto my schedule when I just keep on feeling like, I guess priority wise, things keep on piling up?
Well, part of that is figuring out what is a priority and what's not. Being okay with saying I can't do this right now because I got to take care of this. Right. That's important. Setting some boundaries on what you can and what you can't do at that time. That doesn't mean you don't flex your schedule, but you have to be flexible enough to flex your schedule and say, okay, I can't do this at 9 o'clock like I wanted to, but I have to do this at 1. I have time at 1, so let me do it at 1. Our problem is we get stuck in a routine. If something breaks that routine, we just like, I ain't gonna do it now because we tie our feelings to our routine. There it is.
Yeah.
So if you used to go into the gym at this time and something happens, you can't go at that time. Instead of saying, you know what, I can go at 7, you're like, nah, I'll go tomorrow.
Right.
You know it's true. It's forced discipline. It's forced consistency and taking your feelings out of it. All right. And understand, like Bishop said earlier, letting your passion drive you.
Yeah.
Not your feelings. So it's like, okay, so something came up. Boom, at 10 o'clock, I'm supposed to be doing this. Okay, I got to open it at 12. I have to do this. Put it in your non-negotiable areas. Put it in your non-negotiable part of your life. It has to get done. It's a non-negotiable. When it's in your non-negotiable, no matter what time it is, you get up and do it. Even if you have to stay up an hour late to do it. You watching Netflix anyway. You know, Disney Plus and on social media and on Instagram and stuff. You up anyway. What you doing up at midnight besides sitting there watching TV? You ain't playing. Right.
I get the point, Pastor Nick, okay?
Right. We just it requires intentionality and driving yourself to do it when you don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
Nothing. Oh, that's the other thing. When you think about it, do it then. Thank you, wife. When you think about it, do it then. She put in there the mantra, do it now. Literally, when you think about it, do it then. Don't lie to yourself, say I'm gonna do it later.
Yeah, you're gonna forget.
Oh, we do that all the time. Oh, I'll do it later. You lie. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're just saying that because you don't feel like doing it. Do it then.
And I found, like you said, Pastor Nick, like writing things down, like for me, like for work wise, I like have a whole bunch of stickies I do on my computer. So like for Monday, for Tuesday, all right, this is what I have to do. And like for me, I need that visual aid because like I actually like cross it off and then all right, I can delete the sticky. This is done. Because I find like if I don't write it down, I'll be like, all right, I'll get to it. Monday goes past, Tuesday goes past, Wednesday, and then Friday, you be like, oh snap. You know, that consistency, like Maya said, like that consistency is like that's what I need, like, and focusing on during this time because you know you can get caught up and just watching, you know, Netflix or being on social media. So, Maya, I'm with you on that consistency part.
It's hard
because let's be real here. You do what you want to do.
Yeah,
we adults, we do what we want to do, and we find the time to do what we want to do.
Yep.
And that's, we always say, lying, I ain't got time for that. Until somebody call you or something come up and you figure out
time.
You got time.
all of a sudden, this magically appeared. Time showed up. But it's about putting things in a non-negotiable category. I have to do this. I have to. So since y'all being quiet, I'll just keep throwing myself out there on the altar. Is your all on the altar of sacrifice? So Maya, you be happy. Well, I got something I got to do tomorrow, so I'll do it probably tomorrow night, baby. I'm going to get my podcast stuff started.
Yay.
So what I'll do is tonight, I'll pay for it tonight. Just get the thing started. I got to get some time. Now I got time. I got to create the time to start scheduling and doing my talks and stuff. But again, it's been something I've been delaying. And sometimes just forgetting. But again, do it at the moment it clicks. Stop lying to yourself. We're horrible. We lie to ourselves a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All the time. You're lying right now if you say you don't.
So now we got being intentional, right? Let's all start reviewing our goals that we had set out. If you wrote them out, start reviewing your goals. That's the stuff you want to accomplish this year. Figure out what adjustments you need to make in order to do it. And be real with yourself about why you haven't been doing it.
That's the hard part.
Yeah, being real. Yeah, being real with yourself. Because it's not enough to identify with the problem. The question is, what are you going to do to change it?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's so nutty about us? We always wait to the last minute. Or when things are hard, then all of a sudden we start running to go do something. And by then you want a miracle to happen.
Yep.
How come it's not working? We just started it yesterday.
Right.
You got to get used to the tyranny of consistency. And that's hard.
Procrastinate.
Because how many of us are procrastinators?
Oh, y'all gonna leave me? Oh. No, I really.
That's funny. He's like,
Oh, no, I'm the biggest procrastinator. In college, I was always the type. My friends always hated because I was good at writing papers. So like, we'll get our papers weeks in advance. And they're like, oh yeah, I would do it like the night before it was due.
I couldn't do that.
And that I did my best. I would get the best grade.
That's when the juices flow.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like everything starts.
No.
But I will procrastinate that bad boy until hours before it's due.
I did a 12 page.
That wouldn't work for me.
Like a 98.
But I am not advocating procrastination. I am not advocating that.
Y'all just talking about how the creative juices start to
all the millennials and all the college and high school, I am not advocating procrastination. Do not do it. It's not the best.
What did something Bishop said years ago? Procrastination is rebellion in slow motion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember that.
Procrastination is rebellion in slow motion.
Mm-hmm.
We procrastinate with the intention to do, but we're still rebelling against it because we're not doing it.
Right.
Procrastination is rebellion in slow motion. And some of us, it's not that our goals, we some of us didn't even start those goals. People are like, oh, it's the pandemic, the reason why I ain't do it yet. You wasn't doing it before the pandemic.
It's just an excuse, right?
Now excuses, quarantine, shutdown. You wasn't doing it before the shutdown. The shutdown happened in March. What happened in January and February?
Right. You had 2 months to do those New Year's resolutions.
No.
I'm started.
Justice, you kind of quiet up there. You ain't saying nothing in a minute. What's you?
I'm just taking it all in,
So we got to reassess, right?
Yeah.
Be more intentional. Be intentional. I'm not gonna remember all. Be intentional. Learn from our mistakes. Put things in a non-negotiable list. Okay. Force yourself to be disciplined. But you know what's crazy about discipline? It's hard at the beginning, but once you get used to it, it becomes your norm.
Yeah.
So if you happen to miss a day, you feel like something's not right and you're off.
Yeah.
So we got being more disciplined, not letting your feelings lead you.
Which
is hard.
That's
hard.
Which is hard. Yeah, which is hard. Stop being lazy. And put this in all caps. Get out of bed. y'all got a love relationship with your bed. Just
Yeah.
Get
out. Just put that one foot on the floor and watch the rest of your body start rolling. It don't work. It doesn't work. Look,
you gotta get the morning stretch out. Once you get that morning stretch, then you can get the day started. Oh, it still doesn't work. Oh
no.
This man. So most people get up, go to the bathroom, and y'all go right back in your bed and go back and sleep. But don't you have to check in at work by a certain time?
Yeah, I check in.
Oh, Pastor Nick, you
Oh,
trying
before y'all say anything incriminating, remember your job might be this one day. So
Yeah, right.
don't
No,
say
I
anything
do.
else.
Like if I'm having my laptop in my bed, like
You're working in your bed, yeah.
That's our work from home station.
That's your work from home station.
Yeah.
You bet.
That's
Yeah.
her office.
As long as you're working.
yeah. Oh no. I ain't jeopardizing the job.
All right.
She said, "Oh no. Hold on.
Man,
But what-
I just need to say it. That, you know.
But what about this? What if we gave? Watch this. We're all basically saying, well, I'm not. Mine's a little different. But basically, what people are saying is, we give our jobs more intentionality. We give our jobs more discipline. We give our jobs more focus than we give ourselves and what benefits us. That's basically what. Because you're like, I can't be late to work. I'm gonna get fired.
Yep.
But what about being late to your purpose? Who your ultimate boss is God? Come on, somebody. Come on, lights.
That was good.
But because our earthly boss will get on us about being late or not doing an assignment, we think, well, since God is so gracious and merciful, he'll just understand, right?
Yeah.
Come on, lights.
Yeah.
Come on, lights. Now, our ultimate boss is God.
Yeah.
But we'll give the man more discipline than we give ourselves and to God. It's crazy to work 40 hours and build somebody else's dream and fall asleep on yours.
Yeah.
Come on, lights.
That's too real.
Preaching to the walls today. But that's basically what we do.
Yeah.
Because watch this. We feel like it's necessary because it takes care of our day-to-day daily bread.
Yeah.
Oh, so what it reveals to us, okay, here's the preacher side coming out. I'm gonna get back to the funny minute. What it reveals to us is that oppressed minds live paycheck to paycheck, week to week. It's hard for them to envision 3 months, 6 months, a year down the line because they're only living to work for the next paycheck.
Wow.
Visionaries understand I may not get paid for it or it may not produce fruit immediately, but I'm building towards next year, 2 years down the line.
Yep.
So could it be possible that we're not the visionaries that God wants us to be? Because it's easy to be oppressed and have short goals of every 2 weeks rather than building for your future, which is why people won't have life insurance, but will pay $200 for a pair of shoes because the shoes get you in the moment. But then when you die, you want your family to have to raise money to bury you.
Yep.
Come on, somebody, because we don't think long term.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's probably why so many people struggle with a business when they start one, because that you're used to that routine ease of work and pay, which is nothing wrong with
instant gratification.
Instant gratification, nothing wrong with that. You got to work. And some people, everybody's not an entrepreneur. Some people are just great workers and that's it.
Right.
And that's not a bad thing at all. But the reality is, what's causing us not to give God his purpose for us and ourselves, that same work ethic, that same discipline, and that same fight.
Sheesh.
I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the questions.
I don't think no one wants to answer.
The doors of church open.
Oh my gosh.
But think about it. Do you work harder for your job than you do for your own purpose in life? Do you work harder in your job than your own purpose?
Yep.
Yeah.
And part of it is the tyranny of having a job, the tyranny of an overseer. It's easy to work when somebody's requiring you to do it or checking on you. It's hard to do it when nobody's checking on you. Watch this. The parable of the sower. God gives each one, the parable of the talent, he gives each one a coin, leaves for a season. Watch this. And does not, and lets their real character reveal itself. Because if you read Matthew 25, if the person stayed to ask them and see what are you doing with this coin, they would all work it. But since he left them to their own will. And when he comes back looking for fruit. And 2 of them produce and 1 doesn't. Because one is used to the familiar, he's used to secure, he's used to this thing, but the other ones are like, let me take what this person gives me and make it better without supervision. There it is.
Right.
It's easy to work hard when you have supervision.
Yeah.
But can you work hard, watch this, when it looks like God is not micromanaging you? Just because he doesn't check on you doesn't mean he's not paying attention.
Right.
That's the word.
Right.
Y'all ain't saying nothing to me at all in here.
I'm currently signing on to Give a Fly right now.
Right. We're taking it in.
We're taking it. I'm scrolling into it.
But it's true though. It is, and then watch this. We get discouraged with our life, and why it's not where we want it to be. It's because we don't even put the same strength and effort into it. So why give it to you when you're not even willing to fight for it and work for it? Oh boy. They leave me hanging out here in the comments. Y'all in the comments talk to me because they leave me hanging in this discussion. They are leaving me all the way hanging.
We taking in what
You're picking
We're-
apart our brain.
That was a lot.
Right. We're sponges right now. We're so
I know I'm messing with you, but it's true though. It is totally true. Just because we think God is not directly checking in every day, did you do your work? Did you do what you're supposed to do? We sit there and say, oh, he'll understand, and we let it pass by. But if God came to you at the end of every day and said, well, did you work on your dream? Did you start writing that book? Did you start that podcast? Did you start this? Did you do this? I guarantee you the next day we'd be like, yes, God, I did it. But when there's no quick reward, we usually delay it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the instant gratification piece.
Yes, Mike. Come through.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Mike.
You can leave that out there.
But could it also be that there's no like immediate consequences as well?
That's the other thing too, Kev. Yeah, there's no immediate consequences.
Mm.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I didn't get caught this time. So it's like when you're a kid, you do something wrong, you didn't get caught. You're like, oh, well, let me try it again. And it's almost like your parents see you doing it. They're just waiting for you to kind of notice that they see you.
Right.
But you think because I'm getting away with it, nobody sees it. When the reality is God is paying attention.
Right.
I'm convicting myself out. Lord have mercy.
Whew.
But my wife said something interesting. It's true. Like my kids, it's clean up time. They're looking at me. Don't look at me. You. This is your stuff. But it's hard to transition into self-responsibility when you think God's supposed to do it all for you. I had somebody say to me one time, we'll get to some funny parts, some funny stuff. They were talking about how prayer and all this stuff like that. And I was like, the problem is, you're using prayer for your own selfish means.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll think prayer doesn't work because God isn't doing what you want him to do. But prayer is not giving you power. Prayer is talking to the one that has power. And he does not have to do what you want him to do. You can say in Jesus' name. You can spin around 3 times. You can hop up and down and say, I receive it in Jesus' name. He does not have to do it when you want him to do it. Or watch this. He doesn't even have to answer your request if it's not in his will for your life.
Right.
But we think because, God, you have to give it to me. God didn't do it yet. And he's looking like, I'm waiting for you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a business card. He ain't writing the business plan for you. Okay. I'm just saying. We waiting on God. God's like, I'm waiting on y'all. I'm not writing a book for you. Write it. I'm not going to start the business. You do it.
I think that's just a way of removing.
You ain't going to lose weight in your sleep. Work out. Great. I'm sorry about mine. Great.
No, I just think that's a way of releasing accountability because we're waiting for the ball to drop. We didn't want to take that ownership for it.
Very true. Very true. We just
Something I learned, just to piggyback off that, Maya, is just always find an accountability partner as well. When you find somebody that has the same mindset as you, and like you set those expectations for each other to do things, that's what really helps you, especially in the kingdom as well, having people, you know, where we can pray for each other, pray over each other, and just pray through certain things. So having an accountability partner as well helps you, you know, get to that end goal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And we need the accountability partner. We need to hold ourselves accountable. You got to be your own cheerleader. I know some people that get on their accountability partner's nerves because every time their accountability partner checks in, they don't never do it.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm done with you.
Right. You gotta filter out who you want to be, who you want the accountability partner to be.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, I'm doing my part, but you ain't doing nothing. Oh boy, which means sometimes your accountability partner can't be your best friend. Because sometimes your best friend will give you a lot more leeway.
Yep.
We all gonna get ourselves together. We getting our lives today. What's the Ayana Van Zant song? Show we
fix your life.
Fix your life. All right, let's get to some fun stuff so we can get out of here. So take the pressure off. Memorial Day is coming up, and I made a post about this, and they're getting on me. Let's do it real quick. I think barbecues are boring.
I'm with you, Pastor Nick. I don't like barbecues.
Maya,
thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Maya, how do you not like barbecues?
No, we didn't say you didn't like them.
Oh, well, they get boring.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many things you can do. You can play cards, you can dance, you know, bust jokes.
They not with it.
But do we have to do it for 7 hours though?
7? No, that's a stretch.
I don't think I would be at a barbecue for 7 hours unless it's my own.
That's a little too much.
I know people that start barbecues. Their barbecues start around 12-1 in the afternoon, and they run all the way till like 11. And jokers be there almost the whole time.
Well, Pastor Nick, come on now. You know our right. You know our folk. They're late.
They come in and out.
Yeah,
you got
they don't come at the same
look.
time.
Here's my. I go to the barbecue. The best part is the food. Eat, say hello to everybody. How you guys doing? Crack little jokes. Play a spades game. All right, y'all. See y'all later.
Right.
And there you go. I mean, does that have to be 4 hours?
Well, I think 4 hours isn't long though, because if you think about it, you're talking.
Like that's the length of a party.
Yeah.
How you know?
If it's the right barbecue, 4 hours is not that long.
Right. Yeah.
But
we're not selling boring. We're not.
After a while, it's like, what else are we gonna talk about? All right, I'm done. I'm going.
I mean, that's a valid point.
Yeah, there has to be stuff going on.
But even when it's going on, it's like, I'm not lying. I hate line dancing. It's corny. So.
Oh my gosh.
What? But it makes that makes sense for me because, like you said, Pastor Nick, you're talking all the time for a living. You don't want to talk more on your free time.
Yeah, but he can at least bust a couple dance moves.
Right, you can do a little Cupid shuffle. You can do a little electric slide.
First off, the electric slide, they've been doing it since the late 80s, 90s. Like, can we retire it, please? It's over.
No, you have to go hard each time because when you go down, you got to slap the floor, pick that leg up.
Hey, yep.
Pastor Nick, oh
and
my gosh.
It's the Cupid shuffle, and then what else is there? The cha-cha slide.
But they so many more like throughout the year, so it's like it just keeps adding on.
But don't y'all get bored of doing the same dances? Though?
No, I really don't.
No.
That's the highlight. That's the highlight of it.
Different people, and everybody does it differently too. So like, it's not the same thing.
I watch everybody dance and eat my ribs. I'm like, yeah, have fun. And they got nasty potato salad at every barbecue. Potato salad is disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Thank you, Shania.
It depends on who makes it.
No, it doesn't matter who makes it.
Daddy made it, your grandma made it.
What don't you like about potato salad?
It's nasty. It's not.
What makes it nasty?
Be hype. Who brought the potato salad? No. No.
What about
what?
What about potato salad don't you like?
Just look at
Like,
the
what
text.
makes it nasty?
It's actually disgusting within itself.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
first off, what you have to think of, you can't eat everyone's cooking. That's the first problem.
I mean, yes, that's
The second problem is, if you see somebody's mac and cheese is really runny, that's not it.
Oh.
Gotta go.
Nope, that's not it.
First thing everybody runs to is they check the mac and cheese,
Yep.
they check the greens, and they check the meat from the barbecue. Those are the main.
And the potato salad.
No.
Yes.
And make sure your drinks are there on time. You can't eat without another drink.
Well, you know,
The drink should already be there, like the ice and the soda and everything. That should be the first thing.
How many of y'all been to a barbecue? They ask you to go out and buy some more ice. Come on, they never have ice on top.
Never.
Yeah.
Look, I go to barbecues as soon as I get there. Can you go to the store? We forgot something.
It just started 5 minutes ago. What do you need more ice for?
That's why I always go late to barbecue, because by then I'm like, hello, can we prepare this a little earlier? So
One day we'll do better.
one day
But it might just be an introvert thing. Because Pastor, didn't you say you're an introvert?
I'm an
I know I'm an introvert.
I'm an extrovert. I'm
Extrovert.
an introvert with extrovert tendencies. I'm a middle of the ground type guy. I can go either way.
Mhm.
After a while, I want to go inside and just watch TV and I like people. I do. I love people.
Yeah, you like people,
But then
it's
I'm
about
like,
timing.
No, but I can see, like Maya said, if you talk for living and all that, I can see how when you go to functions like that, you really don't feel like talking, especially if you see if it's someone that from the church and stuff. I don't feel like why are we gonna talk about service every day we see each other? We just talked about it on the phone. So I can see that point. I can, but the line dancing session,
no, and
At least one dance.
no. And it's always that church person. Praise the Lord.
praise the Lord. That wasn't a good word. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. You sit there trying to watch the game. Ain't the Lord good? Like, sir. I have my sleep.
Also, is it when you got to find the right person to pray over the food?
Yeah. Oh my God. And they want to pray for 10 minutes. Like, stop. So one time somebody was praying long and I was by the food, so I just started picking up some food to eat. I was like, you praying too long, man. Come on.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Wait. All right. I got to tell the story. God rest my grandmother, my great-grandmother. But there was this one Thanksgiving where she was saying the prayer because it's always tradition for her to say the prayer. And she was trying to use this big word and she just couldn't get it out. And she was like, thank you, Jesus. Let it come. Let it come. And it's just like, no, let this prayer come to an end.
Stop. Bless the food. Just say thank you for this food in Jesus' name. Amen. And we
you don't need a scripture. You don't need the big fancy SAT words. You don't need all that.
I want to thank God for the family. Hallelujah. For bringing everybody here in the name of Jesus.
Try to have a worship service too. Come on.
Children. And for bringing the babies into the world. Then he started listing all the babies' names. Johnny, Marcus, Susan.
Right. Their birthday's coming up. Bless their birthday. Their birthday's a year away.
Thank you. And then they are bringing this person out of the hospital. You deliver this person from crack. Thank you, Jesus, for bringing them out. like, what are you doing?
Oh my God.
Just want to eat.
Right, like, stop.
Oh God.
Goodness. So, all right, let's put this one gotta go so we get out of here. This is gonna be real difficult, y'all. One gotta go. Real difficult. One gotta go. We got banana pudding. Sweet potato pie, not pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, banana pudding, sweet potato pie, peach cobbler, and any pie. It could be
This
apple
is
pie,
easy.
blueberry pie. I think it's easy too.
This is easy.
It's easy.
The banana pudding.
That
Banana
gotta go.
pudding.
Banana pudding gotta go.
Banana pudding gotta go.
Kevin, you said banana pudding has to go.
Banana pudding gotta go.
Who said that?
Oh,
Kevin.
No.
What's up?
That's Kevin English, not Kevin Johnson that said that.
Wait a minute.
You to my right
Wait a minute.
or left.
Wait a minute. You said banana pudding?
Banana pudding has to go.
You don't like banana pudding, or you just prefer the other?
No. Depending on who make it, I like it. But, if it's out of all 4, then banana pudding got to go.
It's Nana pudding.
Okay.
It's gotta go. It's gotta go.
I was like, all right, and
Maya, you too?
I don't like it.
Maya with me?
you don't like banana
Ew.
pudding?
No.
What is wrong with y'all?
I told you. I
It's
told you.
nasty.
It's gonna be revealed
Don't
tonight.
let me.
She's over there. I'm looking at her like, are you serious?
Listen,
Yes.
I'm quite sure somebody in the comments that's saying banana pudding got to go as well.
No, they
Nobody-
didn't.
No,
They're saying
no,
pie got
no.
to. Nobody said banana pudding.
Wait a minute, hold up. Where is your mother at? She's not watching this tonight.
She don't like it either.
She
There's something wrong.
wait a minute. Y'all talked about me not liking barbecues in my card, but y'all don't like Nana pudding?
I
Why?
said
Is
I
that really a
said I
card
like
thing?
it, but I said that one has to go.
That is definitely a card thing. The card definitely gets revealed.
Maya, put
Is it really?
the picture back up again. Put the picture back up again. Put the picture back up again because somebody missed it. Wait a minute. So one gotta go. It's either banana pudding. Shania, did you say banana pudding too or no?
No, I say apple pie got to go.
So
Yeah.
we got banana pudding. Now this is the whipped banana pudding, the good banana pudding. Sweet potato pie, peach cobbler, and pie. So Kevin and Maya are out of the will of God, and they say they don't like.
What?
My
Yep.
goodness.
And then my half saved wife said sweet potato pie.
No, that has
Wow.
to stay.
Wow.
So Justice, what you got?
Apple pie can go.
What's any pie? You just any pie in general can go.
That's
Even-
cherry pie.
Even hot pie with ice cream on top, and let the ice cream
I
melt
mean-
into the hot pie.
No.
That's love right there.
You gotta keep
But-
the pie and the ice cream separate.
Wait a minute, you pie. No, the ice cream goes on top of the pie.
But who
No.
puts it on the side? You gotta put
What is wrong?
No.
What's wrong with you people?
Oh my gosh.
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
we
You can take the picture off. I need to see y'all faces.
I need to see her face.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You don't like your food touching?
No, I don't.
Oh, you're weird. You don't
It's
count.
all
You don't,
going in the same
you're-
place.
she's weird. She don't like her
You
food
want to
touching.
enjoy each one separately.
No,
No.
Don't look at me like that.
Cream, you can put that together.
people that don't like their food touching are like kids.
Listen, I'm not an ice cream person in
You
general.
got a
so.
kid plate.
Mayo.
Like, that's fine.
Best and she got the old school the trays at school when you fit in.
Shakira Johnson. Hold up. Shakira Johnson. I thought you had the Holy Ghost. No, you don't like your food
What'd she
touching
say?
either. So she said banana pudding. No, don't even put it up. Don't even put it up.
Too.
Shakira Johnson. Sister
I'm
Johnson.
gonna
How
pray for you.
are you serious?
Thank you, Shakira.
Well, she's weird.
No.
She don't like her food touching either, so we can't rely on her. Look, ain't nothing like the juice from your
That's
greens
hard.
going
Yeah.
into the rest of your plate. Come on now.
No.
You don't like
It's
that?
soggy. Like, no.
No.
That's
No.
Maya.
You don't like your food touching either? Who else don't like their food touching?
I don't like
It
how
depends on what kind of food it is.
you touch those together.
Which ones?
Like dessert, pie, and ice cream, those go together. But like my green juice mixing it with like everything else, not with it.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't
Hearts,
like that.
hearts were revealed tonight. Hearts were definitely revealed tonight,
I'm
people.
gonna pray for y'all.
So wait a minute. So you mean to tell me, like, you won't the best part of Thanksgiving meal is when your yams and your mac and cheese
Oh,
on the
No.
same in the same thing.
Two separate sides of the plate.
no. Maya.
No.
My
You have to eat them together.
The
No.
combination of the yams and the yam juice and the mac and cheese is a
I will
heaven-
put my yams on its separate plate because that's the best part
Maya.
of Thanksgiving for me. So,
Maya.
like,
Maya.
Go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead, Kevin. Kevin Johnson, you got that look on your face. Get her.
You know what, Maya?
Get her. Get her.
we each have our
Maya,
preferences. It's okay.
Maya, I really thought we knew each other. I thought I knew you. I'm still hurt by the Lucky Charms. Now
Aw,
the biscuits
man.
earlier, and now this. Maya, I definitely think we need to do a prayer video over you
Right,
for
right.
social media, for your Lucky Charms. Keep it.
Wait a minute. So y'all mean to tell me you don't take the Thanksgiving roll, put the ham on it, and then put like another side on it, and then make a sandwich out of it? Y'all don't do that?
He back to the sandwiches.
But y'all never did that before? You got to take the ham or the turkey and put it on a
I
roll
don't
and
like
make it
ham.
You don't like Maya.
Maya, what do you
What's
like?
going on with you tonight, honey?
Maya, what do you, let me ask, what do you eat at Thanksgiving?
Turkey,
Turkey.
that dry turkey.
mac and cheese,
Dry
Yeah,
turkey.
do you
put
put
gravy
anything?
on it
Okay, all right.
with the
Okay.
gravy,
Mm-hmm.
Put gravy on it.
yams.
I got, after we get off the live, I got something to say to you, Maya. I'm not gonna say it on the video.
Yeah,
You got-
See, Robin don't like ham either. It's not just me.
So wait a minute, you put your sides on different plates than your meat, and your sides are in separate plates.
yeah, like how do you put them up?
No, not all.
Or you got one of those kid plates where
I
you put
keep it separate. I don't have the kids' plates. No.
divider on it. I don't understand. To me, if you don't like your food touching, you've never been hungry. If you don't like your food touching, you've never been hungry. 'Cause you've been hungry before, and that's the only thing you had to eat. You don't care if your rice is spilled over in your greens. You mix them greens and that rice together, and you tear it up. Y'all ain't never been hungry. I am convinced.
I've been hungry.
Y'all never been hungry. No, I'm talking about hungry. That's for dinner.
Hungry.
That's for dinner, and you have to eat that. It's going, as they say, it's going to eat you before you eat it. I'm disappointed in all of you tonight.
Well, I will say the pie has to go. The pie definitely
Like
has to go.
you just use your fork and separate everything.
The pie has to go.
No.
Yeah, the pie has to go.
So Kevin English is
Yeah,
banana.
Kevin English is banana pudding. Make sure you get that right, Kevin.
Yeah,
That's
stop
Kevin
treating me
English.
like this, Chad. Stop treating me like this.
Kevin English is pie. I need to put something up real quick. Gravy don't even help dry turkey. Thank you. The only good turkey is deep fried turkey.
Yeah,
Deep fried turkey is the only good turkey. Y'all like
I'm not
that
a fan
dry
of gravy.
turkey? You sitting there coughing on it because you can't swallow it. You got to drink water while you eat your turkey.
Oh my gosh.
So Shania, which one you got?
Pie, gotta go.
Pie got to go. So pie. Justice.
Pie.
Which, the sweet potato pie or the pie? The pie, regular pie.
Oh no, the apple pie.
Apple
Okay.
pie.
Yeah, apple pie.
We can't get rid of sweet potato.
Yeah, I'm all with you guys. The pie, as much as I love pie with some ice cream on top, the pie got. I ain't giving up that banana pudding. That peach cobbler ain't going nowhere. Ice cream on that peach cobbler, and that sweet potato pie. Trying to tell you something. I love pie, but pie got to go. That's hard too. I like that.
Wait, look at Maya and Kevin's face. They're like, nope.
It's so
Are you
The
serious?
sweet potato pie. I make a good sweet potato pie.
No. She makes good sweet
Oh,
potato
she
pie.
does.
She does.
That has
Okay.
to stay.
So when we have a Friendsgiving, you're gonna make the sweet potato
You're
pie.
making the pie, right?
I'll make a sweet potato pie.
Okay, and your
Just
food is
remind me.
going to touch. Okay,
We're gonna throw her greens on top of her meat and see what
right. There you go, Maya. Thought you wanted.
potatoes right there.
That's so mean. So disrespectful.
I just don't know you guys.
Pastor Nick, your wife just said apple pie is the best one
I
ever.
don't care what she says when it comes to this topic. She does not eat anyway like that, so I don't care. Food related matters. I don't listen to her. Now, the crazy thing is, she can cook. Tiff can cook now. She can burn, but I don't trust her palate with taste. But she can cook. Talk about some sweet potato pie. My grandma makes some good. My cousin Lawanda, good sweet potato pie. So Kevin and Maya, we need to pray for them.
Kevin English,
Kevin English.
not Kevin Johnson. Kevin English.
I feel like I never get these answers right every time. I'm always getting it wrong.
You wrong on LeBron. You wrong on banana pudding. We need to finish this. I'm disappointed in you, in some of you, but I love you though. That's all that matters. So Kevin, English, and Maya, y'all look. This is what we need to do when we all get back out of this quarantine. We need to have like a big dessert-a-thon. Everybody, somebody bring some pie, bring some peach cobbler, bring some sweet potato pie, no pumpkin. And I mean, pumpkin pie is actually good, but it's not better than sweet potato pie. Justice.
I mean, it's okay. Sorry, I'm not a big pumpkin pie person.
Oh, I thought you meant sweet potato pie. I was about to say, okay.
Oh no.
He was about to read you. You're right.
We need to bring some nana pudding in, the whip kind, and we need to have a taste-a-thon. Look at me trying to lose weight and talk about that.
It's all right. 2020 said we're not having a summer. We're going right into fall. So
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you guys for joining us for Fr3sh Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Bread pudding's good too.
Who?
Bread pudding.
Bread pudding is actually pretty good. Yeah, made right. Bread pudding.
The right person got to make it.
The right person got to make. Now that the right person needs to
No,
make.
Tanaya.
Gotta make that.
Yo, that pecan bourbon butter bread pudding. Woo! With some ice cream too. When it's hot.
Sounds good.
So anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Please don't forget to watch all the rest of the stuff we're doing on Point tomorrow at 9. Service on Sunday, of course. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 6 o'clock, we're going to air a throwback service. We're getting ready for like an online version of Power God. Y'all get ready for Power God Week. We're going to try to do some online stuff. Some best of and some other stuff. We're trying to plan something now since we can't come together in person. And which you guys stay tuned for that. We're also continuing to work on our drive-in service. We can't do it tomorrow. It's supposed to thunderstorm, and we don't want our bishop out there in the wet, rain, and thunderstorm. So we'll let you guys know when we do it. We hope you guys enjoy this podcast. It's one of my favorite podcasts. We get to talk trash and love each other after.
Yeah,
I'm still disappointed in the two of you guys for that nana pudding, though. I thought it was going to be like a consensus of the pie. I was like, we're all going to be,
No.
I thought so too.
Nah.
I don't think we found one gotta go yet that we all agree on yet. We still have not found one yet.
The only one that we all agreed on was the Disney one. We all said Inside Out, and the rest of the mistake. We never posted that live for anybody to see. So thank you guys for coming on. You know what we should do? The best holiday. Memorial Day, 4th of July. Well, no, because there's only 3 that really work during the summertime. Because barbecues is 4th of July, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day. Yeah, that's the only ones that work during the summertime. Labor Day kind of seems kind of like, people barbecue just to do it, but
It's the best one. It's near my
Really?
birthday. That's why.
Labor Day is the best barbecue time. Really?
She only
Well,
thinks
me.
it's her birthday.
Don't
Oh.
eat.
We're not worried about that.
Well, 4th of July too, but
I want to say Labor Day because Labor Day usually indicates that you're going back to school and stuff. I always hated Labor Day. You're like, oh my God, Labor Day, you're going right back to school. So I would probably say 4th of July.
Now help me out with this. I think this was a stop, but it seems like to me, could be me, people aren't barbecuing like they used to. Like back in the day, people you can go to 3-4 people different houses on Memorial Day, 4th of July. Now it's like, well, who barbecuing? I don't know. I'm not doing it this year. Is it y'all generation?
I think so. Like I just learned how to barbecue this year.
Kevin, yo, look at Kevin.
It's the truth.
Oh man.
Kev, we gotta have a talk because if we're gonna have the same name, we gotta do on one accord.
No, I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be honest. See, that's crazy.
No, we know we love the honesty, Kev.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, Kevin's facial expression is like,
Like the disappointment is real.
So now that you know how to barbecue, once quarantine's over, we're going to come over to your place and you're going to barbecue for us, all right?
See, the way my place is set up right now.
He's gonna be practicing on me, man. I don't look. He's gonna mess around and I'll be mad because ain't nothing worse than going to barbecue and the food is nasty.
Oh no, I can cook.
You ever been to a barbecue where the food was bad? You just kind of like,
Yeah.
You want to eat more? No, I'm good.
No, but you kind of got a feeling though, because you got to know who's going to cook. So I got a little secret for you guys. Shania knows this. Before I go somewhere, if I know that the food's not going to be that good and stuff like that, I always get something to eat before I go.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So,
but my thing
is a little trick.
I've had people mess up hamburgers and hot dogs. Maybe it's the type of ones that you got the real cheap patties. It's probably not real beef.
The frozen ones.
Frozen, yeah. And cheese and barbecue sauce and nothing did not help at all. Look at your face. Why are we still talking? It's 8:15. Thank y'all for coming on. We're probably going to come again next month too. You've been doing these twice a month, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool. We got a lot to talk about. People are loving this podcast. We're going to put this in the podcast. We're going to put this in the podcast form, and we're going to make it work. All right, y'all. Anything else? Any other revelations?